In this tutorial, I'll be covering 3-point lighting, technical aspects, and some of the do's and don'ts for lighting. So at this point of time, I have done the turntable. I have not fixed the camera yet, so it's important to have a fixed camera before we do any lighting. Things to note when you are fixing your camera: when you are rotating the object, it shouldn't be cropping the model. So always ensure that these are done before we do any lighting. Okay, once that you have fixed your camera, you can actually create a camera based on your view. Create camera from view, Control Shift C. Once you have clicked on that, you realize that your perspective has changed to a new name. Okay. What I would suggest is that you will select your camera, go over to your attributes, right click, and lock them. This will prevent your camera from moving accidentally. Okay, next we will do some adjustments to your render settings. Your final output, we are looking for HD 1080. However, when you are doing your test lighting, I will suggest you to use HD 540. Reason is simply because the render time will double if you are using Full HD. This is a Full HD resolution 1920 by 1080. The default render takes 31 seconds. 540 takes only 11 seconds. So we'll be using this resolution for test rendering. Once you are happy with the result, we will increase it back to the original size and then do the batch rendering. You will notice from the previous render that background is black and we need to change the background color. Select your camera, go over to your attribute editor, search for environment, and change the background color to green. If you are using a black background, you will notice that you cannot really see the tires simply because your tires are black. So if you were to use a grey background, things that are black will be more obvious. Okay, it is currently rendering the wrong camera, so I have to switch the render to camera 1, perspective 1. Render, perspective 1. Okay, now it's rendering the correct color background. Okay, the render currently is taking a lot of time simply because under the scene, emit environment light is being turned on. So usually this is default off, so I'm going to turn it off, okay, and render again. Okay, the render time now is 12 seconds, previously it's only 11 seconds. So in a change of camera and the background color, we have increased only by 1 second. Things to note: indirect lighting. Okay, we have final gather and we have global illumination. We'll be using final gather as the result will be more appealing and the render time is faster. If I were to turn it off, I'm going to keep this image and render again. You will notice that the render is slightly different, the way it's being rendered. Okay, I'm going to render again. There's no pre-rendering and it's just a final render. So that's the difference between indirect lighting. Okay, before and after, not much difference. But when it's rendering, this takes 4 seconds to render. And the way it's being rendered is different. Now I'm going to turn on Final Gather. I'm going to render again. Notice the difference. You will do a pre-rendering. You will do a pre-rendering with calculations. Then you render again to give you the final result. At this point of time, if you compare the two together, there's not much difference. But once you have all your lightings and shadows on, the result will be quite huge. We don't have to worry so much about settings here, so you can just turn this off. Next, we are going to focus on our 3-point lighting. Very quickly, just switch your screen to the 4 view. We are going to keep one of the view as your camera. Make sure it's in the correct perspective. And now over the top, I'm going to create my key light. Under the rendering shelf, we're going to use spotlight. Okay, once I click on the spotlight, that is actually being created already. It's in the center here. So I'm going to go to panel, click on look through selected. What I'm doing here is that I'm looking through my spotlight. So using your navigation tools, you can move around your spotlights and shine on your object. You might want to turn on the lighting to give you a very rough idea where your lights are shining. Under the attribute, I like to play around with the cone angle and the penumbra angle. When I adjust this, you realize that there is this fall off happening on your vehicle. This will help you create those soft lighting instead of the harsh and hard light. My preference for key light is that I would like to always light up only maybe half to 3/4 of the object. But this always depends on your situation. Once you are happy with the current position, do a quick render and look at the result. Again, this is a wrong angle, so we need to switch the rendering to perspective 1. I make it a habit to always keep one render so that I can compare before and after. You will most probably spend about half an hour to 1 hour positioning the lights to what you like. So for now, I will just briefly go through the steps, and as for the aesthetics, you can take your time to adjust them to your liking. Once I have my light adjusted, this is my key light. Okay, I want to create a floor so that the shadow can be casted on the floor. Right now, there is no shadow at all. I go to my modeling shelf, I create a plane using the scale tool, enlarge it. I don't need too many subdivision, so I can actually go back to my polyplane input and reduce it to 1:1. Right now, if I would render just this section alone, you will see the shadow on the plane. we want to do to improve on this rendering is to hide the plane. Make sure that the lights doesn't have this circle here, the shape of the spotlight. And also when we turn on the alpha, we do not see the plane. So in order to do that, we need to apply a new material. Right click on the plane, assign favorite material, use background material. Over the settings here, we are going to reduce your specular color to black. There should be no reflection on the ground. Same for reflection limit, bring it down to 0. Shadow mask, default value 1. Let's run again. You start to see that the background is the same as your, the plane is the same as your background color, and the shadow is much more cleaner without the shape of the light. When you turn on the alpha, you still see the edge of the plane. That's because it's cast by the shadow. So in order for you to soften this, you have to scale up your plane even bigger. Next, we're going to create our second light. But before we do that, I need to rename my lights. So this is my key. My second light is also a spotlight. So same thing here, after creating the spotlight, I'm going to panel, look through selected. Okay, this time around I'm going to do my rim light. I'm going to change the color for my rim light to something more extreme. So in this case my model is red, so I'm going to pick something like blue, green or yellow. Something that is opposite the main color. The reason for doing so is so that when my light hits the surface, I'm able to see where the light is hitting. As usual, it will take you a while to capture the position of the light. So go ahead and spend some time playing with it. Now, I'm going back to my key light. Okay, this is my key light. I'm going to turn off the intensity to 0. So now I'm only focusing on my rim light. Once you turn off your key light, you can see very clearly how your rim light is spooky. Now this is not the result that I'm looking for, so I'll need to spend some time to tweak it in order for me to fix the rim light. But these shadows that you see here need to be carried off. So this shadow is caused by the rim light. So in order to fix that, we will need to go to our lighting and shading menu, light linking editor, object centric. I'm going to select my plane, which is the ground, and rename this to ground. Select my rim light, rename to rim light. Once both are updated, under the illuminated object, I'm going to look for my ground and deselect my rim light. What is going to happen now is that once I render, the shadow on the ground will not appear. So I say again, you will need to spend some time readjusting your lights to what you are looking for, capturing the rim of the object. Okay, so in this situation, doing a very quick one, I'm just going to capture the edges over here. First, assume that I have already completed the rim light. For this case, I'm going to create another light to fill up the back portion of the vehicle. It's the same process. Selecting your spotlight. Again, going to the panel, look through selected. This time around, I'm targeting the back of the vehicle, renaming it to fill light. Adjusting the angles. Play around with the color if you want to, and then render. Before that, I'm going to actually turn off my rim light so that I can see how my fill lights react. You notice the same problem is happening. The shadow is being cast on the ground. So I'm going to press escape to cancel the render. Go back to my lighting shading, light linking editor, object centric menu. Look for the ground. Deselect the spotlight. Click render again. So in this situation, I have created a fill light, but the fill light actually looks more like a rim light. So I can actually rename the fill light to a rim light if I want to. Okay, since I already have a rim light beforehand, I'm going to call this rim light number 2. So again, like I say, spend some time, play around with your lighting. So if I want to make this a fill light, I need to make sure that the light is covering this section here. Reason because my key light is lighting up this section and this area here is in darkness. So I need to focus my light over this section instead of capturing the rim or the outline. So again, spend some time, move your lights around. Reduce my intensity of the light so that it doesn't clash with my key light, 0.5. I'm going to select all my lights now and turn them to the intensity to 1. So my key light intensity is 1, my rim light intensity is 1, my fill light is 0.5. Again, all these values can be adjusted accordingly to your liking. Okay, so this is how it looks like at this point of time. Once you are done with your lighting, you fix it to match what you like, what you're looking for. You can actually save the work and move on to do your batch rendering. As again, spending time lighting up the model will take you maybe 1 to 2 hours for beginner. It's essential because you need to make your model looks good. Okay, this is the end of the video.